What's up guys, it's your boy TC back with another video. So I believe those were 2 drop points at Man United. Of course, this was our first opportunity to get a win over there since 2006 in the league, and overall I could say I was happy with the result, but at the same time I wasn't really happy with that particular result. So as we all know, the score ended up being 2-2, and our goal scorers on the day were Mustafi and Lacazette, and we'll certainly discuss that later on in the video. But let's just talk about the starting 11 on the day. So in goal with Lerno, Mustafi, Socrates, Holding, as well as Bellerin, Torreira, Guendouzi, with Kolasinac as the other wing back, with Ramsey starting as anticipated. Iwobi and Aubameyang also started the game. So of course the game started off a little bit tentative, and essentially both teams didn't want to commit in terms of attacking. We were slightly a bit holding back, if you like, but eventually the game came to life after we scored our first goal, and it was quite an odd goal really. Essentially it came courtesy of Mustafi round about the 27th minute mark, and it was an odd goal. Basically David de Gea let it slip through his hands, and goal line technology came into play, and the goal was awarded by the referee. So of course extremely buzzing at that point, and essentially I thought, right, we're on our way, we can go into the second half with the win. So far we've played 15 games in the league, and we've not gone in leading into the second half, which is absolutely terrible. So I thought we could hold on to the lead, but that wasn't the case. At 30-minute mark, Anthony Martial equalised for Man United, and it was through a free kick. Of course, the free kick was parried by Bernd Lerno. Fantastic save, really, to begin with. So I thought, right, the danger is gone at that particular point, but Herrera managed to square the ball back into the box, and Martial found himself in space, tucked the ball away. It was quite a crowded box as well, and essentially he shouldn't have been allowed the room to actually get that ball into the back of the net. But they found themselves equalising, and essentially there was only 3 minutes between our goal and their goal. So we obviously went into the second half, and we did not take a lot of our chances. I wasn't really impressed with Iwobi. Aubameyang had a mixed game as well. I believe he should have taken a few chances during the game. Of course, he didn't get on the score sheet in the end, but he was trying to make things happen. Forced David de Gea to make a couple of good saves during the game. But in terms of Iwobi, I wasn't really impressed with his performance really. And Ramsey the same, mixed performance. In the midfield, I believe Guendouzi and Torreira actually did a very fine job. The defence, we'll talk about the defence shortly actually. So we come back out in the second half, and the game slightly gets a bit more open at that particular point. Both teams want to go ahead and win the game, but we were marred with injuries really. So to begin with, we saw Rob Holding hobble off injured. He was replaced by Lichtsteiner, and then we obviously saw Aaron Ramsey get replaced at the halftime period. He picked up an injury as well, and before you know it, it's the 65th minute, and we've used all our subs, and Lacazette ended up coming on, and I was fearing that he was going to get injured as well. It did look like he got injured, but of course we ended up taking the lead yet again through Lacazette / Marcos Rojo, and essentially it's been given as an own goal to Marcos Rojo, but Lacazette did brilliantly to get in the mix amongst their defenders, and the defenders couldn't really get the ball off him. He sort of managed to get a shot away, but it bobbled off Marcos Rojo, and David de Gea was wrong-footed, and the ball found itself into the back of the net. So fantastic. We found ourselves 2-1 up at that particular point. I'm thinking, right, we can hang on. And I was watching this live on BT Sport. When they were still showing the replay, Man United managed to actually just pump the ball upfield into our box, and our defenders couldn't cope with that, and I don't know why they weren't able to cope with that. And I do believe Lichtsteiner coming on for Rob Holding caused a slight little bit misbalance within the defence itself. Jesse Lingard found himself pouncing on the ball, and they equalised pretty much straight away. There wasn't even a minute between our goal and their goal. So I believe we should have really won this game. Hence, I've said that these are 2 drop points. It was a fine opportunity for us to actually get our first win at Old Trafford since 2006. And it was just a lapse in defence, really. And that's absolutely woeful to me. Again, unbeaten in 20 games. I'm not complaining about that. However, we should not have conceded both goals really that we conceded. We could have come away 2-0 winners, but of course the result is done. The game is finished. We've picked up a point, and of course the league stands in an interesting manner now. Of course Tottenham won their game, so they're 33 points. Chelsea lost, so we're equal on points with Chelsea. However, there's a 4-goal difference, so they've got an 18 goal difference. We've got something like 14, but again, the mount or the challenge for the top four is still on, and I do believe that if we carry on and kick on, we will certainly be able to actually keep the challenge going. But the most impressive thing here really is that we've actually gone 20 games unbeaten, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic statistic to take away so far. And we are in the beginning of December now. Hopefully we can pick up a few more results. So our next fixtures, really, we need to look at where we can pick up points here from now. We play Huddersfield on Saturday, the 8th of December. So again, that's a winnable game in my opinion. No disrespect to Huddersfield. It is a game that we should be picking up the 3 points. And then we obviously go to Southampton. This is an away game. So hopefully, again, we can pick up some points in that particular game. In between, we've got Europa League as well as EFL games, so which is the Carabao Cup against Tottenham again. And then after that, on the 22nd of December, we've got Burnley. So we've got quite easy fixtures up until the 29th of December. This is when we face Liverpool again. So this is the return fixture. We're going to be going to Anfield, and hopefully we can come away with something from that particular game. However, the next 3 fixtures are fixtures that I do believe we can win, but fantastic job from the team overall so far. Unai Emery has obviously transformed the team so far this season, and I'm happy, as I said, with the point. Of course, we haven't been beaten in the last 20 games in all competitions, so fantastic result. But I do believe, 1, the defence should have been slightly better, and 2, we should have taken our chances. In particular, Aubameyang, he should have actually scored. There was a ball that was crossed into the box by Kolasinac, and he should have tapped that into the back of the net, only for David de Gea to actually block that shot. But as usual, guys, please do let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're watching this video and you're not subscribed to the channel, please do make sure that you do hit that subscribe button. So once again, guys, it's your boy TC from I'm Gonna Talk TV, and I'm out.